So the beginning of this caprice needs to be really sustained, and with vibrato when possible. It's a little difficult to vibrate the fifths, but I would practice just hanging on to the double stops until you find the right resonance and sound. Until you're happy with it. The moving bass line. And these need to be a little articulate. Just with the index finger so that it kicks out in the hall. In the next section, I would practice it just in double stops for a while until you get the pitch and the feeling of comfort in the hand. In double stops. You can experiment with two different ways to play it once you start incorporating the string crossings. I personally like holding down my first finger. It gives more of a sense that you're sustaining through the melodic line, even if it's just an illusion. So that's how I prefer to do it, but you can also lift off the first finger. Which creates less tension in the hand, but I personally prefer the other one. I think it's beneficial to practice it both ways in any case. In terms of the string crossings themselves and the mechanism in the arm, I would try to avoid too excessive of emotion, keep it subtle, keep a subtle flexibility in the wrist, and keep the level of the bow very close to the A string so that you're not needing to lift up your elbow too much. So in general, it's quite a gentle character, very lilting character, and so I think the dynamic should be rather hushed throughout. Piano, mezzo piano, except in the more climactic sections. I would pay special attention to how you shape each phrase. I think have a goal for each phrase. So at the beginning. So there's this gentle R. There's a section where he changes the eighth notes in the melodic line to quarter notes. But I find it kind of impossible to play them as quarter notes without making it sound kind of bad. So I probably wouldn't play like that, but feel that you're sustaining through it so that at least the melodic line has a sense of direction. color there, despite the technical difficulty. This jump is always really tricky. I would just set it and hope for the best. And if your string's not speaking there, I find it helpful to kind of pluck the note off. Separate bows here, just because, again, I find it really difficult to sustain through those double stops without disconnecting the line. You'll notice that I actually lift off the hand before I get to the upper position 6th here, and that's just because it creates so much tension if I try to connect them. I think as long as you crescendo in the bow, then it will give the listener the illusion that you are in fact sustaining. How soft can you get here? Almost sul tasto, actually. Arriving home now, so really soft. When the chords return, look for color here. Again, the moving line.